Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to walk through one of the most powerful, transformative, experiential exercises in acceptance and commitment therapy, often abbreviated as ACT. It is called the 80th Birthday Reflection, or as some call it, the Tombstone Reflection. Now, when people first hear those names, they sometimes worry that it might feel a bit morbid or gloomy, but I promise you, it's actually quite the opposite. This exercise is deeply encouraging, grounding, and clarifying. It's designed to help you peel back the noise of everyday life, the emails, the stress, the endless to-do lists, and reconnect with what genuinely matters to you deep down. Why do we ask you to imagine looking back from the very end of your life? You see, in our day-to-day existence, it's easy to get caught up in urgency. We get reactive. We focus on putting out fires, winning minor arguments, worrying about what others think, or chasing external milestones. But when you step all the way back to the end of the timeline and look back, those daily distractions fall away instantly. From the vantage point of 80 or 90, you gain ultimate perspective. You can see clearly not just what you achieved, but how you lived, how you treated people, and what kind of human being you actually were. Before we begin the imagery, there is a crucial distinction that we need to make and act: the difference between goals and values. Look at the slide in front of you. A goal is a specific destination. It's something you can check off a list, like buying a home, getting a job, or running a marathon. Goals have a finish line. Once you reach them, they're done. A value, on the other hand, is more like a compass heading. It's an ongoing quality of action. You don't achieve being a loving partner or a supportive friend. You embody it every single day. There's no finish line for a value. It's a direction you choose to walk in, step by step, regardless of whether circumstances are easy or tough. The 80th birthday reflection isn't about listing your goals and hope that you check it off the list. It's about identifying your personal compass. I invite you now, if you feel comfortable, to settle into your chair. Place your feet flat on the floor and take a slow, deep breath in and a long breath out. In your mind's eye, I want you to transport yourself forward in time. Imagine moving across years and decades until you reach your 80th birthday. Imagine a warm, welcoming room where your family, friends, loved ones, and colleagues have gathered to celebrate you. Don't limit yourself to who is currently in your life. Imagine the people that you hope and wish would be there. Perhaps children, grandchildren, lifelong friends, or companions. Look around the room. See the smiles, the warmth and affection. They are all here because you have mattered to them. Now, imagine that three specific people stand up to give a short toast about you. First, imagine someone from your immediate family or a romantic partner standing up. In your heart of hearts, what do you most hope they say about you? How do you want them to describe the way you loved them, listened to them, or supported them through difficult times? can certainly write these things down. You can pause to take more time with it. Next, imagine a close friend standing up. What qualities of your friendship do you hope they highlight? Were you loyal, joyful, compassionate, honest? Go ahead and take some time and pause if necessary to think about this and maybe write some things down. Finally, imagine a peer, co-worker, or community member stepping forward. What do you hope they say about your integrity, your contribution, or what you stood for when things got tough? Again, take a moment to let those answers surface. Don't edit them. Don't listen to the voice that says, I'm not like that right now. Just listen to what your heart wants to hear. Take as much time as you want with this. And when you're ready, continue. Now pause here and reflect on this core question shown on the screen. Deep down, what do you want your life to stand for when all the noise fades away? Notice that this has nothing to do with how much money was in your bank account, what car you drove, or how many followers you had. It's entirely about character, connection, and quality of presence. Even the things you spend time on, or collect, or enjoy, you want those to mean something and say something about you, and they do. What is it? When we look at the tombstone aspect of this exercise, we ask a similar question. What lasts? No tombstone ever reads, he answered 100,000 emails, or she kept her house perfectly tidy at all times. Tombstones record core human attributes: a loving father, a loyal friend, a compassionate healer, someone who brought joy and courage into the world. This exercise is not a reminder that life is short to make you sad. It's a reminder that life is brief so that you can live it intentionally right now. Let me show you how this plays out in daily life. Look at this comparison table. On the left side, we have the daily traps, the urgent things we get caught up in. In relationships, we get caught up in winning arguments or avoiding conflict. In work, we get trapped in pleasing everyone or chasing status. In self-care, we fall into harsh criticism, self-criticism. On the right side is the 80th birthday truth. When you look back from age 80, what mattered in relationships wasn't winning the argument, but patience and presence. What mattered at work wasn't status, but integrity and helpfulness. What mattered in self-care was kindness and resilience. In acceptance and commitment therapy, clarity without action is just an idea. Clarity without action is just an idea. We need committed action. I want you to pick just one small step today, not a massive life overhaul, just one microscopic choice you can make in the next 24 hours that moves you 1 degree closer to your values. If you want to be remembered as a caring partner, send a thoughtful text right now. If you want to be remembered as someone dedicated to growth, spend 15 minutes reading or practicing a skill today. One small step repeated daily shapes a lifetime. Whenever you feel confused, stressed, or uncertain about a choice in your life, come back to this reflection. Ask your future 80-year-old self, which choice brings me closer to the person I want to be remembered as? Let your future self be your wisest counselor. Thank you for taking the time to do this deep, meaningful work today. Take a moment to write down 2 or 3 core values that came up for you during this session, and take your one small action step today.